Have you ever been to a Saluki athletic event? If so, you can thank Saluki Director of Video Services Chris Hagstrom for the strong production put out on the video board. I caught up with Chris to find out more about what his life is like running video services.
First job with radio television, like actual paid job, was working for River Radio in 2006. I guess my actual first job would have been working for WAES 88.1 FM at my high school. And then I also got a job working for WIDB, which again was a non-paying job at the time, but still work.
That's cool, but how did you wind up in your current position as the Director of Saluki Video Services?
When I graduated at SIU, I was actually finishing up an internship with the Southern Illinois Miners. And after my miners internship, I realized that they had a hole that they needed filled. And so I was able to develop it must have been a 10 or 12 point plan of how to create this position the miners needed and this and that. And after my presentation I gave them, they said, all right, you're hired. So I worked for the miners for a few years and was told about this position that was opening up, they were creating actually, with the new Saluki Way project, the new video boards at the Saluki Stadium and the SIU Arena. They needed somebody to be in charge of that. And so I applied for the position, had the opportunity to interview for it, and with my work in Saluki athletics before that, as a broadcaster and knowing people in the department, I think that kind of helped.
It must take a lot of people to put on one of these shoots. Where do you get the necessary amount of people? Are they volunteers, or do you get them from somewhere else?
We actually developed a program through the department, or the College of Mass Communication and Media Arts, a class called RT 389. It's Electronic Media Workshop, Sports Venue Production. Now it's a really long title, but essentially it's a sports venue production class where students get the opportunity to run camera for these sporting events, replay. Some may have the opportunity to direct, help run the video board. So really getting an opportunity to get a full, understand the full range of what you would do working for an arena or a stadium.
I know you also co-own a wrestling company. How did that happen?
I wanted the opportunity to showcase my abilities. I was an athlete in high school and wanted to wrestle for different companies, and unfortunately didn't exactly work out the way I wanted to, but I still found a way to get involved by being a ring announcer, and with my knowledge of video production, actually provide a service to a wrestling company, and it just kind of evolved from there and grew into creating my own company. It's been great.
So next time you're at a Saluki athletic event, remember the amount of work Chris put in so you could enjoy it on the video board. Between his job with athletics and his job as wrestling boss, Hagstrom doesn't have very much free time, but that's the way he likes it. For Journalism 201, I'm Shane Gibbons.